Hey everybody, and welcome back to Yes Plays Crusader Kings 3. So I'm going ahead and starting a YouTube only save, I think. I've been doing a Twitch only save for a minute now, and we're doing some pretty good stuff up in Norway, but I just had some problems with the save file. It's a little screwed up, the save file is. It missed 10 years of saving. I think it's because I took off my hotspot. So I'm living in a new place and don't have internet. Also, the fire alarm is going to beep nonstop, and I'll close the door. Hopefully, it's going to block out most of it, but I have no idea. And where was I going with that last one? I forget. But either way, so I'm doing a YouTube only save, and so while I'm figuring out what's going on with that save file, it might just be this. I'm sorry, you've lost 10 years, nothing you can do. Rip, have fun. That's entirely possible. I've been considering doing some other, I've been considering YouTube only save files, so I don't have to sit here and talk to, chat about anything like that. I can't stream that now anyway. And, getting some of the different achievements. Something I might not want to sit there and do sit there and do a Twitch playthrough for. One of the ones I was considering is doing the, Unite Iberia, make it all Catholic, drive out the Umayyads or whatever. That one's rather difficult. It's unfortunate because it's fun. It's a fun thing to try to do. It sounds super great, but it's hard. I'll be quite honest with you. It's hard. You start as Asturias, and you just got to worry about the Umayyads straight up attacking you nonstop, and you start as anyone else, then you're just going to get eaten real quick. Porto starts pretty much with an alliance with these guys and much stronger than you. You don't get a claim on them. You have an alliance with these guys, and it's not pretty. And if you want a duchy, you have to attack these guys or these guys anyway, so you can grab your duchy. Because this is all Galicia up here, the Duchy of Galicia, these 6. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's look through this achievement file here. See if there's anything kind of big we can reach for. Hold the Kingdom of Ireland. We can do that. That's possible. Hindu ruler, hold all 7 Hindu holy sites at the same time. We could do that. That's going to be one of those things. It's going to be a long one. Can't do anyone that's a certain person, unfortunately, yet. They're still working on fixing that. So yeah, as an Iberian Christian, let's convert all of Iberia to Christianity. That's pretty easy. Iberian Muslim, control of Iberian, take the Avenge Battle towards it. It almost seems too. I know that says hard. But it just seems like that should be like super easy as the Umayyads. If you play your cards right and get some wars going, right? Yeah, I was trying to go for nepotism, but it fell apart. Let's look at India. I mean, I haven't played much in India, but it could be fun to do. I don't know. There's a whole thing of creating your own religion and stuff for India too, but I know there is. But so looking at it, I've looked at it before. I kind of want to start once again as someone fairly small. I mean, we could start over here in the Shahi Satrapi. They're Hindu. It would just take us a lot longer to eat through here. I'm curious as to what theirs becomes, what their empire becomes. I think Persia. I wish I could see it. I really wish I could see it here. But there's some different fun ones for. There's one of those things I wish it showed you a little bit more. what's going on. Like, I wish I could look up and see, oh, here's what curious believe. Here's what they do. Here's what the Advaitas do. See if there's a difference between. Okay, there is a difference between that and that. Okay, that's feudal that way. That's tribal. Feudal. That's feudal. I wonder if it's by culture group. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be by culture group. Yeah. I know I was looking at it. I think one of the good-looking ones was could start as Monday if we really wanted a hard start. Yeah, why not? Let's just find a place to start. Here, this looks good. He's Canadian. Enable. Close. What's their motto? Courage. It's a little short. By iron, not gold. That's a nice one. Safety through the spear. This is really the most important part. Determining what who you start. May prosperity join my coat of arms. That's an interesting one for sure. So if you don't have a good what's the word I'm looking for? If you don't have a good saying, then what do you expect to do, really, honestly? Could join in one of these dukes here. The wolf falls before the sword. I like that. I like that a lot. And why not? He's a Thakor. So he's small right now still. The wolf falls before the sword. But he's still insignificant, not obscure. I want obscure. Rising up through the ranks, it's part of the fun for me. None of these guys are obscure, actually. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, no, they are. Okay. Usually that shows... Okay, that shows he's the dynasty head. I thought that was showed... Okay, it's the outline of it. Shows what it is. They're obscure. They have a stupid motto. 90% just trying to find a good motto. That's really what this game is. Trying to find a good motto. Courage. Fuck it. I think we're about to have some courage. So let's look at this. We start as a mustachioed gentleman here with a couple kids. Okay. Let's see. Dynasty heir. No lifestyle choice. Ooh, I get some good martial though. Let's go ahead and... I think the high martial gain is good. Strategy focused right now. Because we're going to be needing to push into our neighbors here a little bit. So, what do we got going on? We are the Thianka. Well, he could have chose that one. It's a way cooler thing. The Duchy of Tondai Nadu. Which is part of the Kingdom of Tamilacom and the Deccan Empire. The Kingdom of Tamilacom down there, and the Deccan Empire up here. So, well, so it's not going to matter too much for us to build up our current area. Plains are good, but it doesn't matter. It's not. Actually, we're in hills. Well, okay. Because I mean, it looks like, you know, the de jure capital moves around a lot. I wonder if that's true for all the empires. Hindu Rajasthan Empire. De jure capital. Yep. And also for the kingdom. I'm sure for the duchy then, yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be. I'm sure if that stays all the same. I'm sure we could go over here to the Deccan Empire and do the exact same thing. You know, go work our way back. Okay, the de jure capital was the Theonka of Kiani. Theonka of Kiani's de jure capital was going to be the Thinka of Kiani. The Kingdom of Karnat's going to be the Theonka of Kiani. Yeah, I'm not horribly surprised. Okay. So let's look here. What do we have going on as far as everything else goes? So we are feudal, which is good, I suppose. This guy hates us. Okay, that's whatever. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. I mean, he's... I don't say okay, but he's not a powerful vassal, is he? No, but he's my Shrewer. He's my knight. Okay. So... but he's my chancellor. Do I have a better chancellor? Yes. Okay. I'm starting to see the gameplay here. We swap these two. Swap that guy with this guy. Yeah, sure, he's going to be upset, but whatever. I don't care. And the one thing that kind of annoys me, there's no heads of faith for any of the Hindu religions. Like, I want to reform it, and, you know, there is no heads of faith for any of the Hindu religions. Like there are for, you know, everything else, a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the other fun ones. Have faith spiritual, have faith none, no heads of faith for Buddhism. So I think, though, I'm going to end up creating my own religion of putting a head of faith in there once I'm powerful enough. We'll probably make something really kind of wacky from this. So, what can I do as far as land goes? I have no claims to anything. I have 600 soldiers. He has 900. He has 1,000. So I probably should marry someone nearby. Just a whole bunch of other really small alliances. Tribe of Dromo. 260. 181. 159. Guess it goes down by alliance strength, 126, yeah. So none of them are that good, to be quite honest with you. In that case, I'd rather my heir produce some inheritable traits instead. See, he's 10, so a 16-year-old wife isn't that bad. Amazonian's good. I like Amazonian. She's 13 years older. Let's give him the 16-year-old wife here. With good martial. And we can use our other son as alliance fodder. Yeah, whatever. Do what I can. Either way, we're not that strong. And our men-at-arms regiments cost money. I would love the prestige, but I will gain the money. Just because I need the money, honestly. My skilled marshal, I spend 75 gold, but he gives encouraged improvements. I really don't care that much about development growth. For losing 75 prestige, that's a good bit of prestige for me right now. Can I even go to war with this guy? I can. Subjugate at war. Ugh. That doesn't sound fun. So I think I'd rather have to go in there and actually attempt to... Let's see here. I could take that one. Probably my best bet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send my guy out here to fabricate a claim on this county. That'll be my start. That's my opening here. I'm a brilliant strategist. It sucks, and I've got decent martial. It just sucks that my levy size is so small. What changes that? I know there's a couple of them that change in here. I think it's one of these, probably. I can't remember. Bellum Justum's good. All the martial ones. The martial is, like most things, is the best in Crusader Kings 2. And Crusader Kings 3 is the best in Crusader Kings 2 as well, honestly. So yeah, this one is an interesting one. We can go take some monastic vows, theocratic, pluralistic. A whole bunch of holy sites, none of which we own. But this is the biggest Hindu faith. I will say that. If we wanted it hard, we could have found one of these guys. Equal, close kin taboo, male-dominated, pluralist theocratic, you know. The big ones, the differences are the tenets, it seems. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not convert to faith. I wanted to reform my own. Could, turn this to lay clergy. But theocratic, it's not horrible. And change a whole bunch of stuff around. Get bhakti. I don't even know what the bonuses for bhakti are, but I assume they're pretty good. He's still small at 977. Okay, that's what we need to do. We have the money. We can get some light footmen, I think. Start balancing out our army a little bit. Honestly, bowmen. So we have an extra 200 now. And then we need to save up, I think, in order to make sure we have enough for... we have nothing. Invite shroofers. Oh, wow, it's so weird that there are no decisions for Hindus at all. Found Holy Order, that's it. It's like, no decision for Hindu Indians. It's like they just completely forgot that they exist. It's crazy. Can't unite things, can't be the Tvrutka or whatever. thought you think that would at least be one. None. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. She's the only living member of her thing. Inspiration, boldness, and peace. That's a nice one. Okay, we got 721 now. We can get another. So it's gonna be, we're gonna be at I think 800, and so we might win from sheer force of will. I need 20 stress because I'm paranoid. Okay, that's not fun. Okay, I definitely gotta start saving money. Now let's go ahead and crank this bad boy up to 5 since we can't do anything for the foreseeable future. The way of the mace, mindless clash of metal on metal. It's the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It's a dance that is familiar as exhausting. To lift my mace, attack, dodge, and repeat. Maybe give this one apart. I get respected expert. Or I 70% chance. I'll take it. Show them how it's done. There we go. Oh, I had a nice little daughter. I get so few. I can't give them great Hindu names. I can't. This place definitely feels forgotten. Let's go ahead and soldiers of less fortune just in case we can grab some mercenaries. We cannot grab any mercenaries. They're cheap. Okay, well we have a claim now. Okay, good. Glad we went and grabbed those to here. We're at 865. It's one of those things we might, with luck, we might be able to win. He gets tortured, so his levy size is increased. It's unfortunate. Or we can try to hold out and get more men at arms ourselves. He has light footmen, so he's at 973 on the march. Oh yes, go ahead. At the end of the field of exercise, it seemed a brilliant idea. Practice your group in an army in disarray. I split my troops and ordered every officer to independently make their way to Pinugonda. Of course, by the third day of waiting, with only half my army in place, I start to see flaws in the plan. Penthrows suggests I ride out with a contingent of Shroveers to see the find missing troops while the rest of my army returns home. Though this is exciting. Okay, here's an interesting one. I can either gain. Okay, because I grabbed it. Okay. Approaching a lake, I spot a camp pitched on its shores. As I entered, I met by a sergeant in charge. My lord, our water stores leaked while on the move, and our pack animals cannot make the march home without more water than we currently have. Soldier looked nervously. If the lord would and his Shroveers help carry the water skins, however. Think of the solution. That search continues. Oh, so yeah, now I'll start getting the negatives. With my outriders brought news of the little encampment, I did not expect to find soldiers still practicing battle formations. It seems my Shroveer Shivamara took it upon himself to continue the field exercise while waiting for word from the main army. His troops lined up neatly as I ride up to meet him. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just have him lose 20 with him and gain a little bit of dread. I can hear some of them from outside the roadside tavern, and one of my Shroveers kicks open the door. My wayward soldier falls silent. My rival makes them stare down at their tankard with a nary a word between them. The proprietor narrows her eyes. So you're responsible for this rabble. Drink for me too. My search continues. On the march, the last of my troops made it back to Pinugonda and order has been restored. Though this hardly display of military brilliance, I have gained a new perspective on my army and individual soldier which it is comprised. It was a valuable exercise after all. So, yep, we gained a little bit of information. Let's go ahead and grab enduring hardships. Overseer is really good. And he only has light footmen. Get some more light footmen because they're cheap. And this is gonna put us at it's because he's in war. Okay, we need to go ahead and attack now. Before his army starts reinforcing. All right. Yeah, he's hurting. Awesome. Um, let's go at least. I don't know why it dropped to 1 when I declared war. Maybe I hit something and I'm an idiot. I don't know. $846. That's a lot of people. I'm getting a phone call. One moment. And I realize I'm muted. Fuck me. These are big professional YouTuber hours right here, buds. Make no doubt about it. When the hell did he get another 700 troops? How did he hire 700 mercenaries? Holy shit. Fuck, that's not what I want to do. I'll disband that army. Shit, oh well. So we can't afford anything. That's insane. Oh, they just kind of disbanded themselves. Okay, that's fine. What I'm hoping is we can... Like, yeah, him affording mercenaries is insane. Let's see if taking this will give us enough. And I guess his war against the other dude's over, yeah. Come on, come on. 76. That's not enough to enforce demands. It's enough for us to white peace. That's enough for us to white peace. Could white peace. He wasted his money. Wasted mine too, to be fair. I'm nowhere near being able to grab a mercenary group. Should have just attacked into him while I could. So let's white piece him. It's kind of silly, but I think we have to do it. Yep, so be it. Disband all. And yeah, I mean, it sucks that we can't go to war for 5 years. But we can start looking at this guy then. He's much weaker. Lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker. My library holds tales from when or from a longer lifetimes. Some of it's battlefield potty. Some more scrolls ancient English. Oh, 50-50. Attempt to translate the old scroll. Night falls and a single candle illuminating the script before me comes short about the hour. When it flickers one last time and leaves me in darkness, the scroll's secrets remain undiscovered. Push. Yeah, I got 80%. I'm willing to give 80 stress for that. So I guess push him down here to that. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on as night progresses. The most incredible story unfolds before me. Arminius, the son of a Germanic chieftain, had been raised in Rome but plotted to forge an alliance of tribes to defeat the Romans. Arminius became an officer of the Roman general Varus and advised him to take a detour through Teutoburg Forest. There, Arminius launched a series of ambushes. Due to his Roman education, Arminius knew exactly how to combat the enemy tactics to just have victory. So, study the battle, we get 100 martial lifestyle experience, and some martial and some learning, and some advantage in forest and taiga. Or we get studying ancient texts, which just gives us some learning. And let's study the battle. Study the battle. And try to have enough money to take that claim. And we'll push in. Once we get that claim, we'll be good. We'll be set, honestly. I think. Let's see here. Duchy of. Yeah, we really. Even though we grabbed the wrong one there too, I guess. Should went for Nalor, that one. You live and you learn. possess things from the Chola Raj, as opposed to the Duchy of Tondai Nadu. Which I suppose will probably just go to my name. It will be the Banaraj once I become a Raj. So part of the Dravidian group. And for some reason they're gaining Gavelkind instead of anything good. What's our current partition law? Fuck, how do I look at that? Realm secession. We're already Confederate partition. Why gain Gavelkind, which only gives us Confederate partition? Go get barracks, you idiot. You naked idiot. But yeah, we just need enough land to be able to counter him. He has 1,700 troops with those mercenaries. Those mercenaries broke him, though. That's good. A plush carpet, vibrant, soft, arrives as a gift from Thakor. He's submitted his quiz gift out. Do not know. But the fine weave of the carpet is pleasing such as the skin of the lover. Better get rid of it. I'm paranoid. It makes sense. Oh, did this break up into two? It did. Okay. Broke up into a couple pieces, yeah. Which would have been, this one would have been nice if we were able to get that, and he's his own little Raj. Oh. Yeah. So it looks like I'm part of like a weird kingdom. Yeah. The Kingdom of Tamilakam. I say weird kingdom, just an interestingly placed kingdom. My son comes of age. He's chaste. Oh, interesting. I don't like reckless, but at least he's chaste, I guess. I don't know. That means whatever children they have better get fucking quick. Designate a guardian, might as well designate myself. I want to be able to influence people's things. For my son, yeah. Pensive learning. Education like that. Surety of supply. Part of commanding an army means making sure the soldiers have plenty of food, drink, and camp gear for long campaigns. Kind of plans explorers. Ooh. Forge, because I don't trust that 50-50 chance enough pretty much. I mean, 50-50 is just not a good when there's a big malice negative. Yep, right by Glute. Yeah, okay, cool. We were discovered. Oh well. And we should be getting that claim very soon. And they're still looking pretty weak even with 200 light footmen. Absolute control, and then we'll get overseer. See it done. Okay. But the only issue is, once again, they have enough to hire mercenaries. And if they hire mercenaries, we're screwed because we can't afford mercenaries ourselves, and they'll just have so much higher than us. Monasticism, esotericism, reincarnation. So where are the Hindu holy sites at? One is right here, okay. And they're mostly up north. Absolute control. So we should get an extra little bit of bonus to, yeah, a little bit. The Padya Raj. I could do that and just stay off of him for a while. I think that might be or take him as well. But all these people are old. Show my relevance again. The Padya Raj, I think, will probably be one of our best bets. Even though that one looks fun. Yeah, superior force, they'll take it. Sure, why not? Which is good, which now means we can probably honestly go take that. And once our alliance is over, hopefully we'll have enough to hold that ourselves. Saffron's ate a pretty good bit. Wow. Rather, I think though with that, I think we push in. And we just go ahead and call him to the war before anything bad happens. Oh, except he's already in his own war. Oops. Might keep him away from me for a minute at least. You have to come down here and start grabbing things. So wait, where does that Deccan Empire say it's the... Right here. Not a whole bunch of space in that, in that one, is there? Start looking at de jure duchies, I guess. I don't think de jure duchies would work. Because I have a whole bunch of space in my county here. That seems to be rather unusual to have that much space around here, especially with hills. I don't know. mayhaps I'm overthinking it. Okay, I think he hired mercs, and his other army is nowhere to be found. No, he didn't hire mercs. Wow, that's just his actual army, I guess. Fight's a good win for us. We just gotta hope he doesn't hire mercs. Oh, I had a son. Nice. And he's slow. Is my wife slow? Oh, but the son is. Fuck, I've not had a slow son yet. That's insane. He goes strong and wise. That's not gonna happen. We know that much. He's still holding on to those 700 mercs. I guess you have him 3 years. You might as well hold on to him for 3 years. Another call to war. That's fine. We should be nearing Overseer. Right, and I think I need to grab Strategist next after that. And we'll grab Gallant last. Jungle, farmlands. Farmlands is nice. Look, okay, this thing might be end up being my thing for real. So no, it's the. Oh no, this is the Azure Kingdom. Really, this place? Okay, that one's nice too. Development 25. They're both really nice. Siege 1. See if we can just go down here and instead of sieging him again, just instead of attacking him, siege him again. The counselor is dead. Need a new marshal. I know it says, oh well, he has a powerful vassal. I don't care that much about powerful vassal for him anyway. Some of them I do, just not that one in particular. Betrothed to my daughter. Oh. He already has a son who's older than my daughter, by the way. Went in the town with Nitimarga, my son. His attention was the pillory. Marga lifted his head and made a show of ignoring the criminals begging for water. Is arrogant that bad? Compassionate or callous? Let's see what this says. Well, it says nothing about being compassionate. Callous is bad. But nothing about compassion or arrogance. So I'm going to let him keep his arrogancy. I have no qualms with it whatsoever. Strategical impasse. We get improved pillaging, improved avoidance. And improved pillaging is fine. I remember who got improved pillaging and improved whatever. Wish it would show me. Oh, I did. I'm going to put myself here in the battle then. Yeah, 100%. Go ahead. Enforce demands. Enforce demands. control is lowish, so I think I'll send him in there to increase control. Not a valid target. I don't know why then. Whatever. I have no clue what this guy's doing either. Can I just disband my army, please? Okay, we should be, yeah, we're over 1100 now. It's pretty good. Especially when looking at this guy who still has his mercenaries. He might extend him. He has enough money to. Shit. I really should just grab Nalor and Capiturum instead of whatever the fuck I was going to grab. This place. I'm trying to be smart about it. I'm like, oh, I grab that. I can get up here and go after this dude. No. Bad idea. But though I think it's going to go ahead and do that for this episode. We'll end it here. Won the war. We did well. I'll see you guys next time.